Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today we're diving into a topic that might surprise you.
Yeah,
We're talking about real estate during the holiday season.
that's right.
I think a lot of people probably assume that the real estate market kind of slows down when the holidays roll around.
Right. Everyone's focused on family and travel and, all the holiday stuff.
Exactly. But it turns out there's a lot more going on than meets the eye.
Definitely.
We dug into some fascinating research on holiday real estate trends, and let me tell you, there are some unexpected upsides and some pretty unique challenges that pop up during this time.
A different ballgame, that's for sure.
And to make things even more interesting, we're also going to explore how AI solutions are starting to play a bigger role, both for real estate professionals and for anyone looking to buy or sell a home during this busy season.
Yeah, AI is becoming a real game changer in this space.
All right, so let's get right into it. What makes the holiday real estate market so different from the rest of the year?
Well, first of all, you've got this group of, well, really motivated buyers out there.
Oh, interesting. In what way?
Well, think about it. You've got people who are trying to take advantage of those year-end tax benefits.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
And then you've got all those folks who are relocating for work and need to settle in before January.
Right, they've got to be in their new place by the time the new job starts.
Exactly. And on top of that, you've got investors who are looking to wrap up their budgets and make some strategic decisions before the new year rolls around.
So it's not just regular home buyers who are active during this time.
Not at all. There's a whole mix of people with very specific needs and timelines.
And I guess that creates some pressure, right? To get things done quickly before the holidays are in full swing.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. While there's definitely pressure on both buyers and sellers, the pool of serious buyers actually tends to outweigh the casual lookers you might see during other times of the year.
So it's like a more concentrated market.
Exactly. And that creates a sense of urgency, a bit of healthy competition, which can really drive things forward.
I see. So it's not necessarily that there are more buyers overall, it's that the buyers who are active are more serious about making a deal.
Exactly. They're not just window shopping.
Okay, so we've got these highly motivated buyers and a compressed timeline. How do real estate businesses handle this unique situation?
Well, that's where things get really interesting. You're trying to manage holiday schedules, maybe dealing with reduced staff, and yet you've got this incredible opportunity to connect with clients who are ready to make things happen.
I can see how that would be a challenge. You're juggling a lot of different factors.
Exactly. And that's where we're seeing AI solutions emerge as a real game changer, providing tools to help manage this dynamic market and meet those specific client needs.
Okay, let's dig into that a little bit. What kind of challenges do real estate businesses face during the holidays, and how is AI helping?
All right, well, let's start with lead management and communication.
Yeah.
Picture this. It's Christmas Eve, the office is closed, but a potential buyer is online, browsing listings.
And they have a question.
Right. They need some information, but there's no one around to answer.
And they're probably thinking, well, I guess I'll just have to wait until after the holidays.
And maybe they do, but maybe they move on to another listing, another agent who can give them what they need right now.
Ah, so the holiday season doesn't necessarily put everything on hold.
Not at all, especially with everything being online these days.
So how does AI address this communication challenge?
That's where AI chatbots come in.
Okay, those virtual assistants that are available 24/7.
Exactly. They can provide property information, answer frequently asked questions, even pre-qualify leads.
Wow, so even if a real estate agent is enjoying time with family, the AI is still working in the background.
That's right. It ensures that potential buyers get the information they need when they need it, even during the holidays.
And that can make a big difference in a fast-moving market.
Absolutely. It's all about capitalizing on those moments when buyers are actively engaged and ready to make a decision.
So instead of hitting a dead end, potential buyers get that instant gratification.
Exactly. Which can be crucial in a competitive market like we see during the holidays.
It makes sense. No one wants to wait around for answers, especially when they're trying to get things done quickly.
Right. And that's just one example of how AI is helping. But I think we should dive into some other areas after a quick break.
Sounds good. We'll be back in a flash to explore more ways AI is changing the game for holiday real estate. Okay, so we're back, and we're talking all things AI and real estate during the holidays.
Right.
And before the break, you mentioned that AI can really help manage those time-sensitive situations that pop up during this busy season.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I'm thinking about those relocating professionals we talked about earlier. They might only have a few weeks, maybe even just a few days to find a new home before the holidays hit.
Exactly. Or before their new job starts in the new year.
I mean, even under normal circumstances, house hunting can be stressful.
Oh, yeah.
But add in all the holiday craziness, the travel, the family commitments, and it's just a recipe for a disaster.
You're telling me. And that's where AI is stepping in and making things a bit easier.
Like how?
Well, have you heard of virtual property
Oh,
tours?
yeah, I've seen those advertised online.
They're becoming incredibly popular, especially during the holidays.
I can see why. No need to brave the winter weather or coordinate complicated travel schedules.
Exactly. It's all about convenience and flexibility, which is key during the holidays.
So instead of rushing to schedule in-person visits, buyers can explore properties from anywhere in the world.
Right from their living room in their pajamas with a cup of hot cocoa.
It's like bringing the open house experience to you virtually.
Exactly. And these virtual tours are getting so sophisticated.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them offer interactive features, high-resolution imagery. You can even measure spaces virtually to see if your furniture will fit.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's a game changer for buyers who are short on time or just prefer to do their initial browsing from the comfort of home.
I bet it's a huge help for those who are relocating from another city or state.
Oh, absolutely. They can get a real feel for the property without having to make multiple trips.
So they can narrow down their choices before they even set foot in town.
Exactly. It saves everyone a lot of time and hassle.
And speaking of saving time, let's say a buyer has a very specific set of needs. You know, maybe they need a pet-friendly property close to public transportation, within a certain budget, available by a certain date.
Right.
Finding a place that checks all those boxes can take hours, if not days, of searching through listings.
Oh, tell me about it. It's like finding a needle in a haystack sometimes.
So how does AI help with that?
Well, that's where AI-powered property matching comes in.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Imagine an algorithm that can analyze thousands of listings in seconds, considering all those specific criteria you mentioned: budget, location, amenities, everything.
And then it spits out a list of properties that meet those requirements.
Exactly. It's like having a personal real estate concierge working tirelessly behind the scenes to find exactly what you're looking for.
That's amazing. It takes all the guesswork out of the process.
It does. And it frees up the real estate agent to focus on those higher level tasks, providing expert advice, negotiating deals, making sure the transaction runs smoothly.
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Especially during a time when everyone's already so busy.
So we've talked about how AI is helping buyers find properties more efficiently.
Right.
But what about all those behind-the-scenes tasks that keep the real estate world running? You know, the scheduling, the paperwork, the client communication.
Oh, those are crucial.
Seems like those things could easily pile up during the holidays when everyone's trying to wrap things up for the year and maybe squeeze in some time off.
It's a real challenge, especially with reduced staff or people working remotely.
I bet it's easy for things to slip through the cracks.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
So how does AI help with all of that?
That's where AI comes in as the ultimate administrative assistant.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
Think about it. AI can prioritize tasks, schedule property inspections and maintenance, even organize documents and files, all those things that can easily get overlooked.
It's like having a super efficient, always-on assistant who never takes a holiday break.
Precisely.
Hmm.
And that frees up real estate professionals to focus on those more strategic aspects of their work, like building relationships and closing deals.
And speaking of strategic planning, we can't forget about the financial side of things.
Right.
The end of the year is a crucial time for real estate businesses to analyze their performance, close out budgets, make projections for the year ahead.
It's a busy time for sure.
And I imagine it's even more challenging when you factor in the fluctuating market and all those holiday-specific variables we've been discussing.
It can be overwhelming, but AI is stepping in to help manage the financial side of things as well.
Oh, interesting. How so?
Well, there are AI-driven financial processing tools that can generate automated year-end reports, provide smart financial forecasting, even help with budget optimization.
Wow. So it's like having a virtual CFO working behind the scenes.
Exactly, providing insights and recommendations even when the office is closed for the holidays.
That's incredible. It really seems like AI is changing every aspect of the real estate business.
It is. And it's not just about crunching numbers. These AI tools can help identify trends, anticipate challenges, make strategic decisions for the coming year.
So it's about working smarter and making more informed decisions.
Absolutely. and that leads to better outcomes for everyone involved.
Now let's talk about real estate teams themselves, managing schedules, coordinating tasks, making sure everyone is on the same page. That's going to be tough at any time of year.
Oh, definitely.
But especially during the holidays when people are taking time off or working remotely,
It can be a logistical nightmare, that's for sure.
I imagine those group texts and email chains get pretty chaotic.
You have no idea.
So how does AI help with team management during the holidays?
Well, AI is stepping in to optimize team productivity, even during the busiest times.
Okay, how does that work?
There are AI tools that can handle holiday scheduling, making sure everyone's time off requests are accounted for and workloads are distributed fairly.
So instead of manually juggling calendars and spreadsheets, real estate teams can rely on AI to keep things organized.
Exactly. It helps prevent burnout and ensures that everything keeps moving forward, even when team members are scattered all over the place.
That's a huge help, especially for those who are trying to enjoy some time off with family.
Right, and these AI tools can also facilitate seamless communication and collaboration.
Oh, that's important.
They can create virtual workspaces where team members can share updates, access documents, collaborate on projects in real time.
It's like bringing the whole team together, even if they're physically miles apart.
Exactly. And that kind of communication is essential for maintaining momentum, making sure everyone is on the same page, ultimately providing clients with the best possible service.
So even though everyone might be celebrating the holidays with their families, the work can still get done.
That's right. It's about leveraging technology to keep things running smoothly, no matter what's happening in the outside world.
This all sounds amazing, but are there actual companies out there packaging these tools specifically for the real estate industry?
There are, and one that really stands out is called AIRE Solutions.
AIRE Solutions.
Yeah, they seem to be at the forefront of this trend, offering a suite of AI-powered tools designed for the unique challenges and opportunities of the holiday real estate market.
That's interesting. Our research mentioned something about a holiday service package they offer.
Right, and it seems like they've really thought through the specific needs of real estate businesses during this busy time.
Like what?
Well, the holiday service package includes a range of tools with names like AIRE Smart Lead Manager, AIRE Property Match Pro, AIRE Marketing Suite, AIRE Transaction Express, and AIRE Team Organizer.
Wow, those names are pretty descriptive.
They are, and it gives you a good idea of what each tool is designed to do.
Okay, let's break those down one by one.
Sounds good.
Let's start with the Smart Lead Manager. What is that all about?
Well, it's basically a 247 virtual receptionist handling incoming inquiries from all sorts of channels, websites, social media, email, even phone calls.
So even when the office is closed, potential clients can still get information and have their questions answered.
Exactly. And the Smart Lead Manager can even qualify leads based on their level of interest and urgency.
So it's not just about providing information. It's about prioritizing those leads that are most likely to convert.
Exactly. And here's a cool feature. It can also integrate custom holiday messaging, so it feels personal and relevant to the season, even though it's an automated system.
So it's not just a generic, we'll get back to you later message.
Nope. It can say something like, Happy Holidays. We're currently enjoying time with our families, but we'll be back in touch within 24 hours. In the meantime, feel free to explore our website or check out our virtual tour options.
That's a nice touch. It makes it feel more personal, even though it's coming from a machine.
Exactly. It's all about creating a positive experience, even during the holidays.
Okay, now what about that AIRE Property Match Pro tool?
Ah, yes. That one is a real time saver, especially for those buyers who are on a tight timeline.
Like our relocating professionals.
Exactly. It uses a sophisticated AI algorithm to match buyers with properties based on their specific criteria, budget, location, amenities, everything.
And it considers those year-end tax benefits and prioritizes urgent requests.
Yeah, it does. So those buyers who need to close a deal before the end of the year or have a specific move-in date don't have to worry about missing out.
It takes the guesswork out of the process.
It does. And for those who are just starting their search, it can help them narrow down their options and focus on the properties that are most likely to be a good fit.
Okay, so we've covered lead management and property matching. What about marketing? We talked earlier about the importance of holiday-themed campaigns.
Right, those are crucial for connecting with buyers on an emotional level during this special time of year.
But creating those campaigns can be time-consuming, especially when you're already juggling so many other things.
It's a real challenge, And that's where the AIRE Marketing Suite comes in.
Oh, okay. Tell me more about that.
It offers a range of tools to automate and optimize those marketing efforts, making it easier to connect with potential clients during the holidays.
So instead of scrambling to design ads, write social media posts, send out email blasts, real estate businesses can rely on AI to handle those tasks?
Exactly. It frees up their time to focus on other priorities, like client relationships and closing deals.
And the AI can actually improve the quality and effectiveness of those campaigns, right?
It can. It analyzes past holiday trends, identifies successful messaging strategies, even generates personalized content for different buyer profiles.
So it's not just about efficiency, it's about creating more targeted and effective marketing campaigns.
That's right. And for those who love virtual tours, the AIRE Marketing Suite can enhance those experiences with interactive features and holiday-themed elements, making them even more engaging for potential buyers.
So it's like bringing the holiday spirit into those virtual tours.
Exactly. Making them more festive and appealing to buyers who are already in a holiday mood.
Okay, let's move on to the Air Transaction Express tool.
All right.
This one sounds like it's all about streamlining those year-end closings, which, let's face it, can be a bit of a nightmare.
They can be. There's a lot of paperwork, a lot of deadlines, a lot of potential for things to go wrong.
And no one wants to be dealing with that stress during the holidays.
Exactly. And that's where the AIRE Transaction Express tool comes in.
So how does it help?
It automates many of the tedious and time-consuming tasks involved in the closing process, like document processing, deadline tracking, compliance checks.
So it's like having an extra set of eyes, making sure everything is in order and moving along smoothly.
Exactly. It reduces the risk of errors, ensures the deadlines are met, and ultimately makes the whole closing process less stressful for everyone involved.
That sounds like a huge relief, both for real estate professionals and for their clients.
It is. And because the AI is handling these tasks, there's less room for human error, which is particularly important when you're dealing with important legal documents and financial transactions.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the Air Team Organizer.
All right.
How does this tool help real estate teams stay connected and productive during the holidays? You know, when schedules are all over the place and people are working remotely.
Well, it's basically a virtual project manager for real estate teams.
A virtual project manager.
Yeah, it handles everything from holiday scheduling and task distribution to communication and collaboration.
So it keeps everyone on the same page, even when they're not physically in the same place.
Exactly. And it makes sure that projects stay on track, even during the busiest times of the year.
So instead of relying on endless group texts and email chains, real estate teams can use the Air Team Organizer to stay connected and organized.
Exactly. And it helps prevent burnout by ensuring that workloads are distributed fairly and everyone gets a chance to take a break.
It sounds like a lifesaver for real estate teams, especially during the holidays.
It is. And because it facilitates seamless communication and collaboration, it doesn't matter if team members are working from the office, from home, or even from a beach somewhere, they can stay connected and contribute effectively.
So clients still get that consistent, high-quality service even when the team is spread out.
That's right. It's all about leveraging technology to create a more flexible and efficient work environment.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. It sounds like AIRE Solutions has a pretty comprehensive set of tools for real estate businesses.
They do. They've really thought through the challenges and opportunities of the holiday season.
But how do businesses actually get started with all of this? I imagine implementing AI can be a daunting task, especially during a time when everyone's already so busy.
You'd think so. But AIRE Solutions has actually designed a pretty straightforward implementation process.
Oh, really? Tell me more about that.
Well, they start with an initial assessment to understand the company's specific needs and make sure everything is compatible.
So it's a customized approach tailored to each business.
Exactly. They want to make sure the AI tools are a good fit and that they'll actually be helpful for the team.
That makes sense. And what happens after the assessment?
Then they move on to the quick integration phase, where they set up the system, train the team, and get everything up and running.
And how long does that usually take?
Believe it or not, usually less than a week.
Wow, that's pretty impressive considering how much technology is involved.
It is. They've streamlined the process to make it as quick and painless as possible.
Okay, but what about after the system is up and running? Do they just leave real estate businesses to figure it out on their own?
Not at all. They provide ongoing support,
Oh, good.
24/7 technical assistance, performance monitoring, regular updates to ensure everything is running smoothly. They even adapt the AI tools to meet the changing needs of the market.
So they're not just providing the tools, they're providing a whole support system to ensure that real estate businesses can actually use those tools effectively.
Exactly. They're invested in the success of their clients.
That's great to hear. And I understand they offer different package levels to fit various needs and budgets.
That's right. They have the essential bundle for smaller agencies just starting out with AI.
Okay, so that's a good starting point for those who are dipping their toes in the water.
Exactly. And for businesses that need a more robust solution, there's the professional bundle, which includes the full suite of holiday automation tools and priority support.
And what about larger businesses with more complex needs?
They have the enterprise bundle for that, with complete AI integration, custom feature development, and a dedicated support team.
Wow, it sounds like they've really thought of everything.
They have. They're trying to make AI accessible and affordable for everyone.
That's fantastic. But I'm curious, what's driving this trend of real estate businesses turning to AI, especially during the holidays? Is it just about keeping up with technology, or is there something more at play?
Oh, it's definitely more than just keeping up with the Joneses.
I figured as much.
There are a few key factors driving this trend. First, AI can help real estate businesses manage the increased workload and unique challenges of the holiday season, even with reduced staff.
That makes sense. It's all about doing more with less.
Exactly. And second, AI allows them to enhance the client experience, offering faster responses, more personalized services, and a smoother transaction process.
And wouldn't you say that all leads to more satisfied clients, which is crucial in any industry, but especially in real estate where word of mouth and referrals are so important?
Absolutely. Satisfied clients are more likely to recommend your services, which can be a huge boost for business, especially during a competitive time like the holidays.
It's all about building those relationships and creating a positive experience.
Exactly. And finally, AI can give real estate businesses a competitive edge by providing those real-time market insights, automating tasks, and freeing up valuable time to focus on building relationships and closing deals.
It really sounds like AI is transforming the way real estate businesses operate, especially during the holidays.
It is. And it's
Yeah.
not just about automating tasks. It's about working smarter, providing better service, and ultimately achieving better results.
And it's about creating a better experience for everyone involved, both for the real estate professionals and for their clients.
That's a great way to put it. It's about leveraging technology to enhance the human element of real estate, not replace it.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground today. Let's recap what we've learned.
Sounds good.
First, the holiday season, contrary to popular belief, is a surprisingly active time in the real estate market with its own unique dynamics and challenges.
Right.
Second, AI is playing an increasingly important role in helping real estate businesses navigate this busy period, from managing leads and marketing properties to streamlining transactions and supporting teams.
And we've seen how this impacts you, the buyer or seller. Whether it's a smoother, faster transaction, a more personalized experience, or just a better understanding of the market, AI is changing the game.
Absolutely. And lastly, we explored how companies like AIRE Solutions are making these powerful AI tools accessible and affordable for businesses of all sizes, which in turn benefits everyone involved in the real estate ecosystem.
It's an exciting time to be involved in real estate, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And AI is only going to make things more interesting, efficient, and, dare I say, even enjoyable in the years to come.
Well said. But before we go, I want to leave our listeners with something to think about. We've seen how AI is already impacting the real estate experience, even during the hectic holiday season. But what does the future hold? How will these trends, the unique holiday market dynamics, combined with the ever-evolving world of AI, shape the real estate landscape in the years to come?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Will we see a future where virtual tours are the norm, allowing us to visit properties from anywhere in the world, no matter the time of year? Will AI be able to predict market fluctuations with even greater accuracy?
And how will AI continue to reshape the role of the real estate professional? Will they become more like strategic advisors, guiding clients through the complexities of the market while AI handles the day-to-day tasks?
It's fascinating to think about.
It is. And while we don't have a crystal ball, we encourage you to keep these trends in mind as you navigate your own real estate journey, whether you're buying, selling, or just observing the market with a curious mind.
Absolutely. It's a dynamic and ever-changing landscape, and AI is playing a key role in shaping its future.
Well, on that note, we wish you all the best in your real estate endeavors this holiday season and beyond.
May your transactions be smooth, your AI interactions insightful, and your holidays filled with joy.
And perhaps a little less stressful than those holiday house hunts of the past.
Until next time.
Happy holidays, everyone.
That's exactly right. The goal is to make the transition as smooth as possible, especially during a busy time like the holidays. They start with an initial assessment to understand the company's needs and make sure everything is compatible.
So it's a customized approach, tailored to each business. What happens after that assessment?
Then comes the quick integration phase, where they set up the system, train the team, and get everything up and running. And what's really impressive is this usually takes less than a week.
That's remarkable, considering how much technology is involved. But what about after the system is up and running? Do they just leave real estate businesses to figure it out on their own?
Not at all. AIRE Solutions provides ongoing support, 24/7 technical assistance, performance monitoring, regular updates to ensure everything's running smoothly. They even adapt the AI tools to meet the changing needs of the market.
It sounds like they're really invested in the success of their clients.
Yeah, they don't just provide the tools, they provide a whole support system to make sure those tools are being used effectively.
And I understand they offer different package levels to fit various needs and budgets.
They do. They have the Essential Bundle, which is perfect for smaller agencies that are just starting out with AI.
That's a great starting point for those who are dipping their toes in the water. What about businesses that need a more robust solution?
They have the Professional Bundle for that, which includes the full suite of holiday automation tools and priority support.
Okay, so that's for the more serious AI users.
Exactly. And then, for larger businesses that need a truly customized solution, there's the Enterprise Bundle, with complete AI integration, custom feature development, and a dedicated support team.
It sounds like they've really thought of everything.
They really have. They're trying to make AI accessible to everyone.
So, we've talked a lot about the what of AI in real estate, but I'm curious about the why. What's driving this trend, especially during the holidays? Is it just about keeping up with technology, or is there something deeper going on?
It's definitely more than just keeping up with the latest trends. There are a few key factors driving this AI adoption. First, AI helps manage that increased workload during the holidays, even with reduced staff.
Makes sense. It's all about doing more with less.
Exactly. And second, AI can enhance the client experience. It can provide faster responses, more personalized services, and a much smoother transaction process.
And as we discussed earlier, those happy clients lead to more referrals and more business, which is especially important during a competitive time like the holidays.
Absolutely. And finally, AI gives real estate businesses a competitive edge. It provides real-time market insights, automates those tedious tasks, and frees up valuable time to focus on what really matters, building relationships and closing deals.
So it's not about replacing humans with robots. It's about empowering humans with better tools.
Exactly. AI is here to augment our abilities, not replace them.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground today. But before we wrap up, let's recap what we've learned.
Sound good?
The holiday season, while often perceived as a slow period, is actually a surprisingly active time in the real estate market with its own unique set of dynamics and challenges.
It's definitely not a time to just coast.
And AI is playing an increasingly important role in helping real estate businesses navigate this busy period, from managing leads and marketing properties to streamlining transactions and supporting teams.
And it's not just about the businesses. AI is also impacting the experience of buyers and sellers, making the process smoother, faster, and more personalized.
Absolutely. And lastly, we saw how companies like AIRE Solutions are making those powerful AI tools accessible and affordable for businesses of all sizes.
It's an exciting time to be involved in real estate, that's for sure. And AI is only going to make things more interesting, efficient, and, dare I say, even enjoyable in the years to come.
Well, on that note, we wish you all the best in your real estate endeavors this holiday season and beyond.
May your transactions be smooth, your AI interactions insightful, and your holidays filled with joy.
And perhaps a little less stressful than those holiday house hunts of the past.
Until next time.
Happy holidays, everyone!